Hi everyone, thanks so much for watching. Perhaps you can already hear the food going in the background. So this week's dinner and a movie is going to be Lady and the Tramp. So what we're going to be recreating is the iconic pasta dish which Tramp and Lady share in this movie. Now we're going to be veganizing this. However, if you aren't vegan, you can always go for the dish as it is. This particular video is just here for inspiration, an idea, and you don't have to veganize it if you really don't want to go that route. Or you can choose to go a little bit of a healthier, leaner route and maybe try it with turkey meatballs. Today I'm going to be using vegan meatballs, some mushrooms, and whole wheat pasta, organic things to recreate this and enjoy this movie. So if you're unfamiliar with Lady and the Tramp, or should I say any Disney movies, what this movie is a Disney movie that has come back from the dead, out of the vault, so to speak, as they call it anyway. So we're going to be enjoying this classic. It originally was released, this is a really old movie. I can't find the original release date. I'll probably have to post it down below. But basically, it's just about Tramp, who is a stray dog, and Lady, who comes from a nice family. She's kind of a beautiful pet dog, and they meet and they fall in love. So that's it in a pinch, and I'm not going to tell you everything because in case you haven't seen it and you want to get it. And this is their new release on Blu-ray and DVD, and this is the Diamond edition. So I'm going to enjoy this with my pasta tonight, and let's just get down to the cooking. So you can see that the water is now starting to come to a boil, and one really huge trick I like to do so that my spaghetti does not stick to it, and this way I'm not using butter, I'm using something a little bit better for you. You can also clean your makeup brushes with it, so if you're familiar with that technique, you can try that out too. It's a little safer than using Johnson & Johnson. So I'm going to take a little bit of olive oil, and we're going to put this, that was a little bit much, I'll admit. Just wanted you to see that it'll be kind of bubbling up and setting on the bottom so that our noodles do not stick. And while that's simmering, I'm going to show you the products we got at the supermarket. This couldn't have come at a better time. These are the Morningstar meal starters, and these are the veggie meatballs, mushrooms, and we're going to be having a lot of fun with mushrooms. Reason being is because these actually do take the place of a lot of meat. If you don't like veggie meat, veggie burgers, things like that, you could try some mushrooms. So we're going to have a lot of fun with those. If you live in an area where you cannot get veggie meat, or you want a healthier, less soy-based option, we're going to go with these, and these have vitamin D. Okay, so any mushrooms will do. These are baby Bella mushrooms. For the sauce, I'm going to take Wild Harvest Organic Tomato Basil Sauce. Sorry, it's so bright in here. And see if I can get a better resolution. No, it's not going to focus. But this is Wild Harvest Organic Tomato Basil Pasta Sauce. Try to find a link and put that down below. And this particular flavor is vegan. Now you can get other flavors that aren't vegan. It's entirely up to you what you like. This is just a basic tomato basil marinara sauce. And since red sauce is in the movie, I personally like red sauce myself. We're going to be going with that. For the noodles, we're going to be going with Wild Harvest Organic. Sorry, the logo is so blown out. And this is, doesn't even say, I can't. Alright, so we're just going to open the box of this Wild Harvest Organic whole wheat pasta. And I like the whole wheat one myself because not only does it add a little bit more flavor, but it's a little better for you, and this one's vegan, doesn't have any bleach in it, so I want this one myself. I like to snap those in half so they just fit in the bowl. Trick I learned a long time ago. You can keep them whole. I know some people say that you're cutting your protein down by doing that, so it's really up to you what you want to do. Just adding a little bit at a time so that the bowl of water is ready for it, basically. And this is going to be good for a few meals, for me personally. But if you end up eating the whole thing, don't feel bad. At least you ate a good, healthy meal. It's going to be delicious. So if you're following along with the same tools, don't blame me. I have a lot of pasta dishes on here already, so I apologize if I'm seeming redundant, but there are a couple new items in here I've never touched before, and I'm going to be doing something fun with the mushrooms. Now, I don't think that the Tramp or Lady necessarily had mushrooms per se in their dish, but I'm going to be cooking them just to show you how to add a little bit more vegetable in it so it's not just an all soy dish. And also, if you can't get meatballs in your area, you can try that out as well to sort of mimic this this pasta dish, and just so you have a little bit more sustenance in your food. You can hear those going. It sounds like a kitchen in here. We're going to be taking a little bit of Benecol, which is a vegan butter, and this has the vegetable oil and canola oil in it instead of palm oil. So for those of you unfamiliar with the dangers, or I guess you could say the negatives about palm oil, is that it, to get it, they have to cut down the orangutan's habitat. So that means orangutans don't have anywhere to live. So in fact, it's actually not really vegan if you look at it that way. So we're going to be taking this instead. The thing I do like about the Benecol is that it's super heart healthy, and that it's much more softer and creamier than Earth Balance butter, and not to mention the fact that it's a fraction of the cost. So if you're looking for something a little cheaper than Earth Balance, I don't blame you. I know Earth Balance is just really popular in Hollywood because it's gotten a lot of mention from celebrities, but it's not necessary to take that, you know, super expensive or anything. So I'm going to be taking this. I accidentally recently melted a little bit of my Earth Balance butter by sheer accident in the microwave because I was trying to get it softer, because it gets really hard in the refrigerator, and mine wasn't that old, and it ended up just kind of completely just melting, and I couldn't use it anymore. It was kind of evaporating. So kind of like the Benecol better. I've used Benecol and Earth Balance off and on, and every time I've bought an Earth Balance, I had to soften it. So no more for me, especially because it has palm oil. Okay, so that fake butter is going to sort of create a flavor into the mushrooms without adding any animal byproducts. I'm over here stirring the spaghetti real quick. And one thing I'm going to do is flip you over the spaghetti. Now, these mushrooms would also make an amazing quick snack. They're almost already done cooking as it is, so if you're in a time crunch, these are great for a vegan. Now I'm going to be taking a little bit of Sauvignon Blanc, which has a little bit of a grapefruity flavor, but it's going to burn off. It's just going to create almost like a buttery sort of citrus taste to the mushrooms. Adding these, I can also do party meatballs if you want some time with these, because they are vegan, of course. I'm really excited about these because I had some vegan meatballs not too long ago. I was not impressed, but I'm pretty impressed with Garden, however you say it. I probably say it wrong. Some of my family members pronounce it differently than I do. At this point, I don't know what's right. I've heard it so many ways. So I'm just going to be adding these Morningstar ones throughout the dish, and they're well heated enough as it is. I just want those flavors to really go by keeping it in this particular kind of saucepan. Please excuse my culinary cookware. I don't have like top-notch. I don't always have time to be in the kitchen, but tonight I have the night off because I already worked this morning. So if you're wondering why I seem so dressed up, it's because I have to wear an all black outfit while I work. Alright, so we're just going to be adding that.